Well, as we look at Jacques Villeneuve with a very stuffed front end, we're trying to check on what happened to him. And Mike, he can't see.
Yeah, and that seems to be the problem. And apparently they can't communicate either. Mike Hillman Jr. still unable to get in contact with his driver. But do you have any idea what might have just occurred?
You know, he's trying to talk to me right now, so we'll be quick. But he said earlier that when you got within 10 feet of him, he couldn't see him. So, you know, he's done a heck of a job, and I'm really proud of everybody working on this Braun Toyota Camry. We had a shot for this thing. We'll look and see what we got and try to finish out. You know, we hope to bring Jacques a win in his hometown.
Obviously a heartbreaking, very disappointing situation here for the 32 team. Marty?
We don't have video of it, but the word we got from outside on the track was that one of the cars checked up, he couldn't see, and that might be the car that ended up getting the other end of this deal.
That's a pretty good indication, I'd say, right there, because, I mean, boy, Jacques really hit him hard, and it almost looks like there's oil coming out of the bottom of that 32 car. You see underneath it right there, a whole different color, and might be losing oil right there also.
Do you think that'll slick up the racetrack a little bit?
I think it's as slick as it can get right now. That's
no, the 20 car, Joey Logano, is into the wall. Wow. So now a great run for Logano. He was running in fourth, and that car is just a mess. And we're under caution. And I'm sure that NASCAR is going to start taking a look at this. Yeah, it is getting dark. It is very wet. And we're now having guys that have a lot of issues under caution. We'll check with NASCAR and all the other issues that are going on. And there goes Patrick on by, and stay with us. We'll try and sort this out. This is unreal. We've had more accidents under caution than we've had under green. Yeah, the day is done for the 32 after the full course caution collision that he had with Alex Garcia in the 98. We also saw the 20. Let's check in first with Mike Massaro, who's caught up with Jacques.
And he's just gotten out of the race car. Jacques, what happened?
Just had oil on the windshield, and without a wiper I couldn't get rid of it, so I just couldn't see a thing.
What were the conditions like out there?
It was just before the last safety car was. It became a little bit slippery, but you know, it was raceable as long as you could see where you're going.
You're not the only one who's encountered some difficulty over here the last couple of laps. Joey Logano just hit the wall as well. Do you expect we can go back to green flag racing?
Oh, it'd be good. You know, the driving is okay as long as you can get the water off your windshield. So if you have a wiper, you're probably all right.
Well, tough break. Thank you. Disappointed,
Mike, we also saw the end result of Joey Logano. Logano up against the wall with Dave Rogers. Dave, you just told me a few moments ago that Joey indicated the conditions were really too bad to be out there. What happened in his incident?
Well, I mean, the priority in this sport has to be our drivers. And you had a number of drivers on the radio saying that they can't see, they're hydroplaning under caution. And I don't think that as a series we did a good job of listening to those, and we fell victim. Joey couldn't see, guy just stopped in front of him, and we run into the back of him. He had no warning the guy was going to stop. You know, I'll be first to admit I had a lot of fun today. This is cool. First points race in rain, but when drivers are saying enough is enough, I think we got to heed that caution, and we did not today.
Good run for Joey Logano, coming to an end, one lap too late for the red in that situation, guys.
Yes, we have gone red here for the second time, and NASCAR's put all the cars on pit lane. And Logano was in fourth when the crash occurred. We're going to step aside one more time, and Jacques Villeneuve is out of the race, and I think a lot of those are Jacques fans as they are heading for the exits here at Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. Stay with us. We'll get the word from NASCAR as soon as we can, and we'll pass it on. And the rain continues to pour here as you see the fans filing out by the biosphere, walking across the bridge back to the mainland. And let's take a look at the way they stand right now under the second red flag for heavy rain, with 48 of 78.4 official laps in the books. Ron Fellows ahead of Patrick Carpentier. Marcus Ambrose, the leader of most laps today, is third. And notice that Carl Edwards is in sixth right now, and Clint Boyer is in ninth. And you're saying, wait a minute, where is Mr. Keselowski in the points chase championship? Well, he is in 12th, and you'll see him in the second page. And let's quickly check in with Mike Massaro.
And catching up with Ron Fellows, your race leader, as you sit here under the red flag condition. You are the guy leading this field. What are your thoughts?
Well, you know, the problem right now is there's so much flooding and any kind of traffic you can't see or accelerate. You know, the puddles are just so bad right now. I don't know how we'll ever race in this stuff now.
What has it been like out there in terms of competitiveness? How competitive has it been?
It's been a lot of fun. It's been we've had a decent day all day with the Chevy, and I think, you know, the difficulty now is the heavy rain has created so much puddles. It's just dangerous.
And one thing, Marty, that Ron was telling me about before they came, you can take a look at his visor. It's all steamed up, having a very difficult time seeing here, Vince.
Well, Mike, Patrick Carpentier sitting in second, but sitting in the car. And I'll tell you, as I look through here, I can't imagine driving a race car with this lack of vision. I guess, Patrick, how much has the windshield wiper helped you? Because what I see through this window looked like it'd be pretty tough to drive any car, much less a race car.
Yeah, you know, it really helps. What I was doing is I was turning it on in the low-speed corners, and off down the straightaway it would stick up and then stay there. So couldn't really use it, but we could see straight. But when I'm turning right, I can't see the right side because it's too foggy. So, and at the end, I couldn't see through the back window, so it was getting pretty hard there. Very, very low visibility. I don't think people have any idea of how low visibility this thing is. So it was a good thing to stop it. I'm not happy because I think we could win the race, but it's a safer way to go.
The right thing to do, according to Patrick Carpentier. Marty?
Ah, yes. Could Patrick finish one spot short as the fans continue to head for the exits? If they did restart it, a lot of them would be cheering for Carpentier to get around Fellows, but we'll have to wait to see if that happens.